Greetings. So this purpose of this video is actually to test the omni-directional nature of the internal microphone of this camera, but also it's a good opportunity to show a little bit more about Rogers Park. So here I am in the Glenwood Arts District. It's an area along this Glenwood Avenue, and there are quite a few artist residents here. Quite a few of them moved from the Bucktown area to Rogers Park because the rents were getting way too high in Bucktown, and so Rogers Park is an opportunity to save a little bit more money. But actually rents are going up higher here too, so artists do tend to bring up the quality of the neighborhood, and then the money follows. So Rogers Park would be considered an up-and-coming neighborhood in that regard. So I'd love to show just some of the artist studios as we go here. And so here is pottery studio called Nod Pottery, and apparently they have something called Spitfire Open Mic. And right here is a lovely little turtle, Bobby the turtle. How nice. It's very cute. Very, very cute. The Kiln Room Gallery. So this is if you like to do pottery. They have classes, and it's really, really nice. Really, really nice. This is actually very, very nice quality pottery. Very, very good. I used to do pottery, of course, in high school days. Took classes in that. Opted not to take them in college, but anyway. So here's more of Nod Pottery. I think you could speak with Sarah. She's there and she can teach you how to do good pottery. And you can get good lessons. Playtime for kids. That's great. World of Ceramics. As you can see, this is a serious endeavor here. Oh, wow. Very interesting. Very interesting. This too is quite cute, actually. The bees. I like that. Nod Pottery Community Art School. Okay, moving on. So here's another gallery. You wouldn't know it was an artist gallery because they don't really advertise, and that's what you'll find actually. It's a Glenwood Arts District, but some of these artists prefer not to advertise their names. They're really under the radar. You wouldn't really know it's an artist studio so much unless you knew a little bit about the area, you know. But anyway, so this also, as you can see, they covered up their studio because they don't want anybody from the outside to see their work. So, but anyway, here's further on some more pottery. That looks like a massive kiln, so it looks like they bought up all of this. Then they have something called the Red Onion Arts Collective. It's very interesting. So here's more of the red onions. This is something very big in pottery. In fact, I probably could say this is probably one of the biggest pottery areas in Chicago as far as I know, you know. But anyway, this used to be Kim's Corner Foods, but he passed away. And when he passed away, it became part of the Red Onion Arts Collective. And I have noticed the art that they do. Let's take a little peek. Looks like a nice place to be a traditional artist. Of course, I went to Indiana University. I studied fine arts and I did graphic design, and that was my interest. So computer art is really my thing. But it's just nice to see traditional artists. So it's not just that. There's much more further to go. It's very interesting. You know, I would definitely rate this area as kind of hip, trendy, or at least it wants to be for sure. This is a business that isn't necessarily art, but they do plants. Plant House, Chicago's rare plant grower. And I remember the open house, and it was really, really great. And it kind of reminds me of that Little Shop of Horrors thing, you know. If you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, this is a artist's. This simply says design. Feezer Apples Shy to LA. Who knows what that means? There's a lot of graffiti, a lot of things that are so self-referenced that it's hard to decode what any of that means, you know. But anyway, this is interesting. This used to be like peepholes, and then the artist said, nope, I don't want anyone to see my work. So all you see here is a flower. Very interesting. And then here, this is more covered up area. And then this happens to be an empty gallery. So if you want to be an artist in Rogers Park, here's the spot. And here is a very nice open gallery. You can see the work of the artist. It's very, very nice. I'd say it's got a kind of a 60s, 70s vibe to it. So feels that way, but it's very, very interesting art. And I really don't know the artist, actually. But a lot of these artists, they come and they go, and they don't really advertise with their names. This is pure art for the sake of art. It seems that way. Or what you can get here is that they really aren't trying to advertise very much. At least coming from my background, when I do digital marketing, you know, I would definitely say put a sign on the door with the name of the artist and maybe a QR code that they could scan, and then a website, and try to professionally, you know, try to sell the art, you know. But here's just a little the way they want to do it, and that's great, you know. But anyway, so that's the video for today, testing out this camera and its omni-directional internal mic, but also to explain a little bit about Rogers Park, Glenwood Arts District. Hope you had a good time. Thanks so much.